For the first time in VFL AFL history, all clubs have converged on one city for the rounds matches. Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Norwood Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match between Brisbane and North Melbourne. Neither side has set the world on fire so far this year, but here's an opportunity to get their teeth into the season and start building some momentum. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Lions. I wasn't sure about this one, but I've gone with the home team. They're pretty hard to beat here.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. The big men fly. McCluggage. He's besieged. Rayner. They're a big chance here. Hipwood hunting the footy. To open their account. Is it there?
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
McDonald goes towards half-back. Core had his name written all over it. Good work rate. Dishes it off. Pink gets his kick despite the heat. Payne. Where would they be without him? That might attract a pack. Danaher got to the right position and hung on. Rayner takes the mark and can extend the margin.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Sheasel heads to the pocket. Fisher presents in space. What's he got on offer? Core. That one was always his. He might have thought about the corridor. Davies-Uniacke has a vice-like grip. Stevens can get it and go. Quick kick towards centre half forward. It must be his birthday. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Doesn't often waste it. Sherry went bang. Stevenson. He's got an option in the centre square. They've given it up. Good hands. Fletcher. Can he hit a target? Pink with the big fist. And we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
We haven't seen any goals yet, but what we have seen is some first-class defending. Both sides very committed.
Simpkin feeling the heat. Delivers to centre half forward. Starcevic can't afford to panic. The Roos have denied them the corridor. Fletcher. Who's at home? Sheasel got a fist in and they see it out.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Sherry showing his skills. Scott, he's stopped in his tracks. That's not a mark. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Stevenson, clever kick. Curtis is in a better position.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Normally delivers. McInerney heads them off at the pass. This might be a chance for the high flyers. No one can mark. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
Scott, Simpkin, he's suddenly a popular man. A good kick here and they'll be in business. No one can mark. Core Does well under pressure. Davies-Uniacke goes long. Wardlaw. Long ball in. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Stevens. He can put them in front. And he does.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Roos on the board first. The two big men do battle. Neal closed him down. Scott gathers. Wardlaw. The defenders will be nervous. Ford, great body work.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
He's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Coleman to bring it in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he find a teammate? Thumped away. And out of play.
Early indications are we are in for a great contest. Both sides pride themselves on their clearance work.
McInerney wins it down. He put himself in the line of fire. He's wrapped up. Scott. It's amounted to nothing. He's been busy so far. McCluggage. That's a quality hand pass. The Lions can build something here. Neal. He's made a hot start to this match. Davies-Uniacke takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. Honours the lead. The Roos showing some good signs early. Scott. Fisher can run and gun. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Curtis, an ever-present threat. Andrews gets back and should repel. The Lions are out of trouble. Cameron in the clear on centre wing. That's skillful. Hipwood has it within range. Heads for full forward. Danaher has marked in front of goal.
Brett and Bunny, you'd think.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. McInerney wins the tap. Dunkley in the thick of it as ever. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. He's generally a good kick. The Roos have got out of jail. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Pink picking their way through. Davies-Uniacke. The Lions guarding the corridor. Defence 101 there. McInerney. Was he held without it? They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Davies-Uniacke. They could be in front in a minute. Payne is calm in a crisis. Plays the percentages. Berry is hard to beat one-on-one. Neal. The Lions look well drilled. Danaher looms large as usual.
He'll expect to convert this.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Sheasel goes towards half-back. Pink wins the contest hands down. Ignoring the corridor for now. Zerha. His field kicking is normally first-rate. Stevenson towards full forward. Coleman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Dunkley, solid tackle. Good kick. Berry. It's a high ball. Pink making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
Well, this isn't the best standard game so far, but the contest, it's thoroughly enjoyable.
Sherry gets his hand to it. Good tackle. Stoppage coming up on the wing. McInerney wins the tap. McCluggage met solidly. Neal. Rayner. He's done brilliantly. Wilmot marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He's a good set shot and he's buried that one. No one can mark.
Taking no chances there.
Sheasel heads to the pocket. Bergman pushes into space and receives the footy. Dunkley, that's almost worth a kick. McCluggage kicking for his first. McDonald spoils.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Sheasel to bring it back in. Bergman all on his own. What can they generate? Core on a lead. The Lions forcing them out wide. Good thinking and good execution too. Sheasel.
He completely miscued that.
He doesn't waste many. Manages to find a teammate. Towards half forward with the kick. McCluggage. They're moving the footy quickly. Dunkley gets to the front spot.
The Lions with a late chance.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
McDonald tasked with the kick in. Pink marks in the back pocket. Core. That's good work rate. Have they weathered the storm? They'll bide their time. McDonald can keep it moving. Throws it on the boot. No one can mark. And out it goes.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Lions might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
McInerney with the tap. Neal. Archie. Clever handball. They've picked their way through. Rayner drops into the hole and marks.
This would give them some breathing space.
Kicking for his first. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. What's happening down there, Gary?
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. McInerney wins the tap. Dunkley, terrific tackle. McCluggage, Rayner. The Roos are really under the pump here. Archie, will it roll through? Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
How's it look down there, Gary?
Well, it's a real scrap out there at the moment. Both sides looking pretty disciplined and structurally sound.
Scott made the footy his. They cannot keep him quiet. They could be vulnerable here. The Roos are under siege. Hipwood in the clear and marks uncontested. McCluggage, he shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Who's front and centre? Neal. He just keeps racking up disposals. Pink wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Wardlaw working hard and presenting well. Simpkin. He's everywhere at the moment. Dunkley read that one like a book. Goes very wide. Archie, good handball. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
We haven't seen many goals here, but what we have seen is two very disciplined, hard-working sides refusing to give an inch.
McInerney with a deft tap. He's run into trouble. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. What a game he's having. Unable to get it inside 50. Towards the boundary line. Pink. Neal wins it back. Great mark. Takes the logical option. McInerney, crunching tackle. Thought his way through it. Lays it off. Archie in some space now. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
They've got to start making these opportunities count.
The ball's been living at one end. Comben works hard to present. Coleman-Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's well played. Can they get something going? Good work rate. They've given it back. The Lions are doing all the attacking. McDonald gets the kick away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Payne kicks to half forward. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Dunkley goes goalward and he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
McDonald heads to the pocket. The kick is precise. Core working hard and being rewarded. Brings it out wide. Bergman has found some space. A chance to clear now. This is good ball movement. McDonald not wanting to bomb to a contest. Simpkin, Pink. Drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Fisher fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Squeezes the kick. Going at his first, and he's got it.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Lions by 2 points. Coleman-Jones wins it out of the centre. Scott, that's not 15. Fisher, this is a big opportunity. They're in front, are they?
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
The Lions are under siege at the moment. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Curtis on the non-preferred, thumped away. Starcevic, that's good vision. Berry presents in space. Wilmot in the right spot. Should have done better. Wardlaw clears the area. Archie knew the tackle was coming. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Rucks go at it. Dunkley blasts away. No one can mark. Pink, he's caught. Bergman kicks to space. Simpkin heads towards the half-forward flank. Wardlaw. Can he impose himself on the match? He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy well here. He's kicked it high. Danaher takes an excellent grab. Out wide with the kick. Starcevic makes position. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Robertson heads towards half forward. Cameron marks. Will he go the bomb? He shut him down. McCluggage into the pocket he goes. Hipwood is so strong one-on-one.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Coleman-Jones wins the hit out. Davies-Uniacke. That's wasteful. Kicks laterally. Archie at centre half back. Goes wide with the kick. Wilmot with a chance to run. By hand. He's so clean with the footy. Neal. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Archie. They're building something dangerous here. Pink spoils.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Coleman-Jones smashes it out of there. He's suddenly a popular man. Robertson, he'll be sore in the morning. Well done. Neal runs in and bangs it home.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Lions have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. The big men fly. Davies-Uniacke is cool under pressure. And we will do it all again. Good ruck work. Scott, Coleman-Jones. This is promising. Inside 50 with the kick. That's great footy. Can he be the fire starter? Punched away. Ford gathers on the half volley. Desperate defence. Davies-Uniacke misses the target and it's out of play.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Roos just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
Neal reads the tap well. They're playing with purpose and poise.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Coleman-Jones punches it out of the ruck. Scott, Davies-Uniacke. What can he do with it? Crosses the paint. That's an impressive mark.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Punched away. Archie. Terrific forward pressure. McInerney. Bailey. Great hands there. Neal. Hurried kick goes very wide. They've opened them up here. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Rayner. The Lions looking ominous. Zorko on a lead. Maybe he could have gone himself. Danaher. Too big, too strong, too good.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's got it done.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Lions looked off the pace early, but they've hit back hard. Punch clear. Scott drives it inside the forward 50. Berry is like the Rock of Gibraltar. You can see their confidence growing. Good thinking and good execution too. The Roos are chasing tail. No one can mark. Pink. Payne went bang. Looking to peg one back. Dunkley saves the day. The Lions are bringing great energy. Neal, bit of a nothing kick. Bailey seizes the moment. Can they get another one? Pink is there in defence. The Roos might be able to start something. He's completely shanked it.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
Heads for the pocket. Hipwood takes a beauty.
Already got one today.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
The Roos aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Sheasel to bring it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Simpkin can keep it moving. Goes laterally. Bergman honours the lead. Penetrating ball. McInerney spoils. Berry. The Lions are playing some great footy. No one can mark. Archie onto it. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Time to check in with Gary.
The Roos have been giving the ball back a bit too much. It's been a combination of poor skill execution and poor options, but they need to iron that out because they're undoing some of their good work in winning the footy in close.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Neil into the action again already. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Coleman Jones has rucked tirelessly. Terrific tackle. The Roos should score here. McKenna, and they're out of trouble. Archie takes it at centre half back. The Lions playing like winners. Wilmot, they can smell victory. Berry on centre wing. Archie. Pink spoils. Archer, good looking kick. Curtis. He hasn't been himself today. Powell, what a hand pass. Simpkin. It'll be a goal one way or another. Ford marks and will surely convert.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
He's got it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. The two big men do battle. It's a hot footy. Berry. Danaher marks at centre half forward. Who was he aiming for? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He'll fancy his chances.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Sheasel to bring it in. Quality delivery by Foot. I've liked his game today. Good work rate. Curtis. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Neil has brought his own ball. Berry. Robertson has it at half forward. Incisive handball. Towards the goal mouth. That's a strong mark.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
They get full value for a deep entry.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Lions are holding them at bay. Coleman Jones showing his skills. Stevens almost threw it out. Wardlaw. Powell has it within range.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Coleman Jones with a deft tap. Scott has some attention to deal with. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Lace out. Great footy. The defence is disorganised. This ought to end in a goal.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
McKenna brings it back in. Manages to find a teammate. Uses the non-preferred. Scott spoils. Berry, a model of consistency. Up and under. Pink takes an excellent grab. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Wardlaw has found some space. Simpkin. This deserves a goal. Payne is there to save the day. That's an aggressive handball. McKenna displaying great endeavour. Archie. No one can mark. Wilmot. Crunching tackle. Berry. Bailey. Throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is. A real team lifter.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in. The Lions with a steadying goal.
McInerney wins it down. Good ruck work and good roving too. Hipwood read it well and claims the mark.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt and he has put it away.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Berry navigated the traffic. Neal under pressure. Archie stripped of it. Comes free in the tackle. Fletcher. Boot to ball just in time. Danaher is so strong one-on-one.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
The Roos are being asked some big questions right now. Perhaps the most important is, do you really believe?
The Lions have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Fletcher, he'll be sore in the morning. Davies-Uniacke. Finally, they go inside 50. Curtis is hard to beat one-on-one.
Kicking at his first.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Coleman heads to the pocket. Lester presents in space. Starcevic. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Thumped away. Sheasel. The kick was shut down. Robertson. Cameron running in support. That's not a mark.
Call for a push.
The Lions can smell blood. He's hit up the lead. They're hungry for more. Robertson deep in the pocket. Tough angle.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
McDonald to bring it back in. The kick is precise. They're moving the footy well here. Bergman with a chance to relieve the pressure. That'll go close to the line. Good thinking and good execution too. That's not ideal. McInerney picks off the pass. They've got winners all over the park. McCluggage. Zorko. He's besieged. Rayner. They're irrepressible at the moment. Core. Spoils. Cameron. It's a desperate tackle. The Lions look like scoring every time they go forward. Good ruck work. Stevens. The Roos under great pressure. Scott. Davies-Uniacke. Big ball to be won here. No one can mark. Fisher has a paddock in front of him. Punched away. Payne. It's a tough game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Who can get the clearance? Dunkley. Fletcher. The Lions are red hot at the moment. Wilmot. Robertson gets his kick despite the heat. Unable to get it inside 50. Wardlaw has charged into space. Pink. No one can mark. Wilmot. He's set upon. Fletcher. Who will stand under that? McDonald went bang. Danaher. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Hipwood got to the right position and hung on.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
He's got 2 goals, 3 now, playing beautifully, but he could have had an even bigger impact.
Sheasel with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Probing ball. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? McCluggage. Spoils.
How's it look down there, Gary?
It'd be great to see both sides play a more adventurous brand of footy and go after the game. It's been a little dull today.
McInerney wins the hit out. Davies-Uniacke delivers a long ball. Punched away. Stevenson. Fisher. Not a lot of space to work with. Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Roos with a much-needed goal. Rucks go at it. Scott, can he hit a target? Payne, desperate to win it back. The Lions have winners everywhere. McCluggage can run, and that's a great hand pass. Robertson only knows one way. He's missed.
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
McDonald heads to the pocket. Comben on a lead. Pink pushes into space and receives the footy. Simpkin, delightfully done. Davies-Uniacke. Fisher takes the hand pass. You can't question his commitment. Wardlaw. Clever kick. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions haven't nailed the door shut yet. They know there's still work to do. Teams are generally at their most dangerous when they haven't got anything left to lose. So the first few minutes of the last quarter will be vital. A couple of goals either way makes a huge difference.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. McInerney wins it down. Dunkley leading from the front. McCluggage delivers it inside 50. Hipwood, they've worked it well.
This would make it very difficult indeed.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
And that was reminiscent of Tony Plugger Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Roos need a miracle now. It's been a great duel between the two big men. McCluggage drives it inside the forward 50. They've turned it over. Doesn't often waste it. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Wardlaw with a chance to run. Simpkin. This is much better. Pink. Nice little give. Useful hand pass. Normally delivers. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. The Roos have denied them the corridor. Archie! Strong grab. Dunkley. The Lions can build something here. Wilmot. That won't make the distance. Let's call it a pass.
This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
He's got it!
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Lions have got it on their terms. McInerney wins it down. Look at him go. Sheasel in the right spot at the right time. Terrific tackle. Payne. Robertson. Their ball movement has been impressive. Fletcher. Searching kick. McCluggage. Dishes it off. Coleman Jones gets in the way. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Punched away. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Simpkin on the same page as his ruck. Dangerous place to turn it over. Archie. McCluggage fumbles it. McInerney. That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score.
Missed the target by a long way.
Goes wide. Quality delivery by foot. Not a lot of positives today. Scott can keep it moving. McDonald makes position. He might have thought about the corridor. Pink. Sees something he likes. He's generally a good kick. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? He's had little impact so far. Deep in defence. Needs to be precise. Robertson. They're well drilled. Cameron. Dangerous to leave on his own. That could come back to bite. Hipwood at centre half forward. The Lions continue to do as they wish.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Sheasel to bring it in. McInerney went bang. McCluggage. That's a bit of a waste. He's got an option in the centre square. Payne wins it back. Great mark. They're huffing and puffing. Sheasel had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Good kick. Manages to find a teammate. Sweeping handball. Coleman Jones delivers to centre half forward. Lester making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. That's poor play. McInerney. The Lions finishing strongly. Fletcher. In the middle. I think he called for that. They've coughed it up. Just shoveled it out. Dunkley. McInerney going for territory. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
The Lions are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Roos can't take a trick at the moment. Sherry showing his skills. Scott cops some unwanted attention. Robertson. Comben wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Some indirect ball movement here. Simpkin has found some space. Recognising the urgency. That's not a good kick. Neal. They're playing like champions. Archie feeds it out. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The Roos have really fallen away. Resistance has been minimal. They'll have some home truths to share with each other.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The big men fly. Dunkley, crunching tackle. McCluggage, Archie, good disciplined defence. Neal, it's a hot footy. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Sherry wins it down. McCluggage, he'll be sore in the morning. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. McInerney slaps it out. They have a good understanding, those two. Kicking for his first. Never looked to have the distance. That's skillful. Cameron spoils. McCluggage, he'd like that one again. Terrific forward pressure. Davies-Uniacke at centre half back. His field kicking is normally first rate. Sherry. The Roos haven't been inside 50 for a while. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
Away we go once more. Sherry got his palm to it. He's besieged. Neal, Archie, McInerney. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Cameron appreciates that delivery.
This would blow the margin out to beyond 50.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Sheasel tasked with the kick in. Bergman presents in space. That might attract a pack. Leaves it behind. Scott. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Coleman Jones. Is anyone home? Ford. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay. McKenna spoils. Archer. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. McInerney with a deft tap. Dunkley knew the tackle was coming. Danaher in the clear and marks uncontested. McCluggage has marked in front of goal.
The Lions have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
McDonald heads to the pocket. The Roos having a great patch. Core with a chance to relieve the pressure. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Lions guarding the corridor. It's been that kind of day for them. Bailey working hard and being rewarded. Robertson. Sheasel takes it on the half-back flank.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Picking their way through. We're watching a very good side here to put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. Comben spoils.
Taking no chances there.
Sheasel heads to the pocket. What can they muster from the back half? Ignoring the corridor for now. They're moving the footy well here. Bergman throws it on the boot. Turned over on centre wing. Looking to extend this margin. Fisher with the big fist. Core. He doesn't waste many. Stevens. Met solidly. Sherry. What can he manufacture? Wardlaw. Scott. Drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Payne. Needs a good decision. Archie. Dunkley. Gives it everything. Pink. Cuts them off at halfback. Slick hands. Thought his way through it. Who's front and centre? The Lions have dispatched their opposition with relative ease. They'll face sterner tests than that. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.